losses. Gossamer flesh and brittle bones. Are you ready, Challenger? just the beginning. Drown in a sea of vines.
Nowhere safe.
Beast yearns for your blood.
Iman is gone. And not a brae between them. Bank double it is.
A trial will
Through
complete.
strife.
Approach the
grow
altar and
stronger.
claim your reward.
Hi, this is Wei here, and this is the kind of the end of day one. I didn't really play like all the way. I mean, I played a good amount, but I didn't play all the way. And I came up with pretty much my own build. I think a couple of people are playing very similar variations of this. There are skills that kind of have pretty strong interactions with one another. And one of them is actually a Storm Lance with Explosive Spear. So Storm Lance basically allows you to do, like you drop these things, Explosive Spear kind of detonates them and they blow up and then they drop a lot of, you see these sparks. So what you do is you drop, usually drop one Explosive Spear and then you spam. And that's how you DPS. But the thing is that you're wondering right now is like, why do I have this green thing around me? And the answer is I'm actually doing a poison build. So this is a Amazon poison build. And so you probably ask, why didn't you choose a Pathfinder instead of Amazon? And the answer is because this thing exists. So Splinter of Loretta basically says that any number of poisons from this weapon can affect a target at the same time. So you can pretty much stack like 20, 30 poisons. I've actually got up to 70 before on a single target. And this is something that Pathfinder can't even accomplish. So Pathfinder can only get up to 10 poisons maximum. And that requires a heavy amount of investment. You have to path all the way across a tree. You have to get like insane. You have uniques, snakebite gloves. You path across the tree. You have to get the ascendancy point. It costs a lot, right? And you also don't get 100% of poison. Whereas this spear pretty much gives you both. You have 100% chance of poison on hit with this weapon, and then any number of poisons can be afflicted on a target, which means you can stack all the way to infinite number of poisons. Here's the downside. This is a level 0 weapon, okay? You can wear this at level 1 or something. And that kind of means one thing, alright? It has no base damage of its own. Right now it has like 8 to 16 physical. I managed to buy a corrupted version for about 3 exalts, and then I socketed in some more gems. And the other thing as well is that only physical and chaos can poison, but I've kind of gotten around it by having Plague Finger. So Plague Finger is an item I just generally wanted to play around with in PoE 2 early access. Didn't manage to get around doing it. Wait, just give me a sec. I never got around actually building around this, unfortunately, mainly because the glove options were really competitive, and you know, you had what was it called again? The stat stacking gloves, which, you know, pretty much mandatory for any attack build. And so very rarely you see anyone using these. But what happened here is I saw that, okay, wait, you can use this, and then you can use elemental skills, and then you can poison with all your elemental damage, okay? So that's kind of what the gist of this build is about. And so the thing is, you have to start thinking about solving for flat. Okay, so the great thing about poison is that, one, you can stack an infinite amount, which means, you know, you're not limited by attack speed. You can just basically steal a crap ton of attack speed. But the other thing as well is, you have a lot of scaling nodes that are very efficient, right? They're close by to one another. So I'll give you an example. There are poison magnitude nodes here, there's poison duration nodes here, and when I path down here, there'll be poison nodes here, and I eventually scale into crit, which is what Amazon does, because Amazon will scale accuracy into crit. And then I'll also scale accuracy into, hopefully, I'll see how it works, but hopefully accuracy into some weapon damage on this, okay? So yeah, that's generally how it works for now. So the 3 skills I use that do damage, so yep, we are achieving the GGG ideal of pressing multiple buttons. You have Storm Lance and Explosive Spear. You usually throw Explosive Spear first, and then you spam your Storm Lance, or you throw 1 Storm Lance, Explosive Spear, 2 more, and then you get 3, and you blow all of them up. The other one is Spear Field. So Spear Field is great because you can drop basically a large number of spears on the ground, and every time they walk over it, they get poisoned, right? The damage of that poison, the base damage, is actually very low because it's 21%. But yeah, you're not really penalized for hitting many times. This thing also is great because it does a kind of a meme effect. Is it? Something like that? Memes, yeah, and it slows by a lot, so you can crowd control quite well, especially when you're getting swamped, and then you do this. You have delayed damage of this, so this helps you to be a bit more safe. So right now I'm gonna do this. I have the second set of ascending points. I want to get this. I don't know what this does, okay? So I'm gonna just look at the damage values numbers and then give you an idea of whether or not this works. So this should give me 25% of accuracy on the weapon. The weapon doesn't have any accuracy rating, so let's see what happens. Yeah, kind of as expected per se, but I don't know why it went up a little bit, right? This doesn't have any damage of its own, so I don't know why it went up. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna run a accuracy sockets on this and see if the damage goes up. I think it will, but very marginally, because so let's say 50 accuracy is going to give you 1/5 of physical, I think. So let me see. Let's wait. Only a 1? Okay. I would just use that 1, I guess. I might even have to unspec out of this for goodness sakes if it's not that great. And it went up. And it went up a pretty decent amount. So I guess adding accuracy to this is kind of the play here, because that gives you the most amount of damage. I probably have to find another one. Have to ask my friend for it. Maybe does he have one? And yeah, hopefully, yeah, probably will do this to get damage up. Now I know how it works. It's actually, yeah, your accuracy on the weapon itself. Okay, yeah, that's 10% damage DPS. So 20% I guess. So yeah, still good. I'm quite happy with this, I guess. But yeah, so yeah. It basically only takes the physical of your weapon itself. So this is pretty cool. There are ways around scaling this. I would think probably can do gas arrow on a bow if I want to down the road. But right now, radiant helms are really expensive. Yeah. Anyway, cost of this build is relatively cheap. This is like 1 exalt. This is 1 exalt. So these two are all you need to get started. You really need rings with a lot of flat damage. I don't really have that. I would like double flat rolls and like as much resistance as possible. But right now I only have single flats. So once I get double flat on these, you know, my damage will go up. And then Wake of Destruction is really good because it gives you about 20 flat average, 20 something flat average, 25 or flat average at max. And unfortunately, these are really expensive now. I bought this for about 4 exalts. Was it 3? I can't remember. I think it was 4. Now it's like 15 because a lot of people are realizing they need damage to scale, and this is like one of the cheapest ways of getting damage. Let's talk about pathing. Attack damage or actually adds to your it actually adds to your poison. So yeah, it's okay to add these. Same with projectile and melee for some reason, but yeah. Magnitude of poisons for multipliers on poison damage. Duration of poisons for more damage overall because you can stack an infinite number. These as well, attack because of the movement speed, then attack speed, and yep, here you go, some spear nodes, spear damage nodes. I pathed here for now, but I'm gonna actually remove these 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and get the poison duration. That would give me a lot more poison duration, and then start to get extra nodes here and there. Yeah. Right now, defenses are kind of okay. Fire isn't capped, cold isn't capped, unfortunately, but relatively shoestring budget. I didn't really have to spend on weapons. I mean, because this is cheap. And yeah. Yeah, all in all, pretty happy with how the build turned out. I'm not sure if I want to keep investing in this setup. And also, I'm not sure if, what was it? Ritualist is better because Ritualist does get the extra ring socket or slot and then 25% effect on rings. So at the late game, you're gonna get a lot more flat off rings itself. So that's the thing I'm like not too sure about. Yeah, but hope you guys enjoyed this video. What else is there? Okay, Herald Plague just for Plague build up for AoE for clear, and Plague Bearer. Oh, sorry, Herald Plague for prolift, sorry, and then Plague Bearer for build up and clear. Stone Lance has Bursting Plague, Martial Tempo, and Primal Armament. Spearfield has Rearm. Actually, I don't know why I Rage here. Probably can drop this. Rearm, Rage, Concentrate Effect. Explosive Spear has Expedite and Overabundance. Eventually, if I get another one, I will actually move the AoE. Where is the AoE node? I'll add in the AoE node here. Oh, I haven't. Yeah. Should be on Plague Bearer for now. But I'm gonna add. Wait, can I put this here? No, can't. Yeah. I put in Plague Bearer for now, but I'll probably add it to Explosive Spear once I get another socket on this. Yep. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys. We'll continue to play POE2 early access, the 0.20. Amazon, Ritualist probably later on if I really want to give it a try. And yep. See you guys. I'm out. Peace. Bye.